Alright, it's Master Tim here. I'm going to demonstrate a plank for you. We're going to talk about how to do the plank, some variations of the plank, and some things to watch out for while you're doing the plank. The goal of this exercise really is most people use it for a core exercise to work the abs, but as you'll see, it actually works a lot of different exercises. So it's a static exercise, meaning once you get in the position, you don't leave it. The goal is to be as still as possible. So let's talk about some things you actually need to do to get this exercise done properly. Okay, so now we're going to demonstrate how to do this exercise. So first thing we want to do is set up. She's going to get onto her elbows and her toes. Okay, now everything here is nice and rigid, it's nice and straight. Her butt is up just slightly. Okay, we don't want the back to be dipped like this, but it's just slightly high. Okay, now what she wants to do is she actually wants to take her elbows and her feet almost like she's pushing against the ground this way and bringing her toes up towards her elbows. And what that's going to do is that's really going to fire the core here for you. Beyond that, this is it. This is how it's done. The goal is to not move during this exercise. So we're going to talk about some variations next on how to do this. Okay, so one of the variations of the plank is to raise the platform that your elbows are sitting on. So what we've done is we've brought in just a step box here. You can actually use anything that you have available to you. So go ahead and get in position here. You'll note that everything looks the same. The only thing is her elbows are raised up off the floor. And the higher it goes, the easier it's going to be. Is that a little easier for you there? Okay. The other thing she can do is actually just go straight to her hands. So show them what that looks like. So she can do that either on the box or she can do that from the floor. Okay. So that's one way of making it easier for you. Okay. So another variation is to actually, just like the push-up, is actually widening the feet. Okay. So go ahead and get in your plank position here. So again, note how far her elbow is on the floor to her feet there, okay? Now, if she widens out her legs as wide as she can, okay? That brings that distance closer together, which is going to make this exercise easier for you. You feel a little easier there?
Yep.
All right. Okay, so the last variation of the plank is we're going to talk about this whole intention thing again. And we're going to show you how pushing out on the elbows and the feet versus in on the elbows and feet is going to affect this exercise. So go ahead and get in position here. Okay, so the first thing she's going to do is I can talk about how to do this exercise. She's going to take her elbow and her feet. She's actually, in her mind, going to try and bring these closer together. And you can really feel her abs firing, really working hard. Now what she can also do, and can almost take it away and make it not an ab exercise, but it'll make it a front shoulder exercise. She's going to push the other way. Okay, so she's going to push out with her elbows and out with her feet. Keep this up a little bit. Okay, yeah, so her abs, they're not even working very much right now. So most people won't choose this option, but it's just another variation. If you have a contest that you're doing that you want to hold this position longer, switch between these two, and I guarantee you beat your competition. Okay, so now we've discussed how to do the exercise and some variations of it. Now we're going to talk about what not to do during the plank. Okay, so go ahead and set up. Okay, so get in your normal position here. Okay, now first thing, you've probably seen this, you've probably done it yourself, is this whole mountain butt thing. So you can raise that up. This is not a plank. Okay, so right here she's probably only working her shoulders, not even working her abs at all. So that's one thing you want to watch out for. Now the other thing is go and get positioned, but put your elbows in front of you, even more. Okay, so this actually is really working this pretty hard, but it's actually really working the back of the shoulders really hard. And this is going to die out before this does, and that's going to make it a less effective core exercise for you, okay? So that's how you do the plank, variations of it, and things not to do.